Here's my lament. I find that there is a part of the Christian church in America that reads the Torah, the Gospels, and the epistles and seems to affirm all those places where the Scripture talks about our bodies, our family systems, our desires, and takes those texts with the utmost seriousness. Often to the point of not paying close attention to the cultural settings or the way the Scripture moves and develops and interprets itself. But when it comes to all those places where the Scripture talks about justice, economic balance, care for creation, peacemaking, that group's exegetical methods go into hyperdrive. Well, that's the agrarian world, they say, or what that word really means in Hebrew is this, or they either ignore those texts or spiritualize them to such a degree that nothing that either Jesus or the apostolic writers have to say about concrete economic realities matter. If you're listening, I feel like half of the Christian church in America articulates a manageable Christian faith within the limits of the empire. But for those of you right now who are saying, get him, Tiger, I find that there's another segment of the Christian church in America that flips that exact script. It takes with utmost seriousness and affirms all that the Torah, the Gospels, the epistles have to say about liberation, economic justice, ecological stewardship, and welcoming the stranger, often to the point of not paying close attention to the cultural settings and historical complexities, etc. But when it comes to all those places where the Scripture talks about our bodies, the nature of relational covenants, discipling our desires, why children matter, how the church should be a place of purity, the community connected together, their exegetical methods go into hyperdrive. So much so that in the end, we just end up with a kind of ethic that says, do whatever you want, just don't hurt each other. And now we have a generation that has no idea what to do. And so we offer to the world a manageable Christian faith set within the limits of Baalism. And here's why this is breaking my heart. So lean in, wake up your neighbor. I am brokenhearted because I believe that divide is largely politically and not theologically motivated. It is not a reflection of what the Scripture calls us to be and to do. And it is certainly not who we've been. But it is moving away from what the Church of the Nazarene and what the Church of Jesus Christ, what makes us so great. And what happened? Over the last decade, many of the people in our churches, at some level including me, started to become more discipled by their choice of cable news network and their social media algorithm, placing them deeper and deeper into an echo chamber. And we have been more discipled by that in the last 15 years than by Christ. So I beg you, stop it. Knock it off. Stop allowing your particular political lens and the media echo chamber you're living in shape your understanding of theology and of God. It's killing us. And it's robbing the church of our ability to be all that we are called to be.